Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another S-Tuner episode. Now this time we're going to be doing a time attack car because I promised to do a car without stupid amounts of camber on it, and I thought a time attack car would be the best option for that. And we're going to do an S15, good old S15. Our friendly S15 as some would say. We'll do coupe. Now I'm going to base this off of the I Drive for sure. I believe it was Driftworks who had who has this crazy time attack S15. I believe that's them. It might not be, but I think so. And that's what I'm sort of going to be basing this car off of. And by sort of, I mean it'll most likely have some similar features to that, but it won't be an exact copy. It won't be, you know, really close to it or anything. Race doesn't look very good. UGT, that has, yes it does, that has the diffusers. I love me some good diffusers. S15 UGT please, thank you. Look at that. This is gonna be one crazy time attack car. I don't know about the rebar. I might leave it stock and then put a diffuser on it because I don't know how I feel about this diffuser here. It's not the best looking thing in the world, if I'm honest. But first I want to just go ahead and paint these parts black. Make it look a little bit better. Let's see if this looks better when it's black. It might, you never know. Then I have the same kit all the way around. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it in the back. I guess we'll do the build and then we'll see how it turns out later on. Headlights, we should have S15 vent. Oh yeah, look at that. I would have thought you could have one that was, you know, normal headlight and the other one have a vent in it, but I guess not. I have never done it before. We've got that stock and type 2. We'll go with this. I've got to look good with what we're going for. Our wing. Now we need to have something huge for this wing. I was thinking we would put the BCL on it, but the BCL looks poop in S-Tuner, so I'm not going to do that. Rocket Bunny. What's the R? Probably racing. Oh, type R. LOL! Or spec R. Morphable will probably be the best option. Or that. I don't know. I don't really like how that looks, to be honest. So we'll go with morphable here. Go ahead and edit this. Go ahead and scale it upwards. Okay. I thought it would have stayed in the same spot, but it doesn't really look like it. And we don't really want to make it too long. Look at that. No. Let's go ahead and move it down and see how it looks. Oops. Right about there should be pretty good. That's as high as it goes, right? Yes, it is. We can widen it up a little bit just to get it near the edges of the trunk there. And then we'll have to move it forward because it's clipping through the headlight a little bit. Don't really like that. Oh, it's moving it left and right. No, don't do that. And there we go. I don't know, that looks pretty decent. Still doesn't look the best though. I'd like it to be much taller. Much taller would be cooler, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to achieve that. We got some exhausts here. Alternate exhausts. These must be all Bozo exhausts. I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and do exhaust 7. We're going to put a side-mounted exhaust on here. I want to move that down and have it like in this little vent here. What? Okay. That was uncalled for. We go ahead and move that down to about there, and then we can move it out. Wrong way! Why do you do that? There we go, that's not bad. Fits pretty decently in there. I think it looks pretty cool, actually. Awesome. What else to do here? Actually, let's quickly paint this black, just like the rest of the stuff. Yes, that looks mad. Looks super mad, bruh. What else do we have? Accessories. We got some. Yeah, we'll do those. Candidates 2, maybe. Yeah, we'll do those. We'll paint those black if it's possible. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Don't do that. I want to paint the canards. I don't think I'm gonna be. Oh, pot. No, I think that's. Oh wait. Yeah, right there. Come on. Sweet. I've got it. Look at that. Now this thing looks awesome now. What else can we add on here? We got some splitters. Let's see about the rear guards. Oh, front guard. I just put a Rocket Bunny front guard on this. No! Don't do that. That is a pumped rear guard. We have to have some sort of wide body on here. GM. GP. GP's not bad. Oh, that's Rocket Bunny. GP is probably what we're actually going to be going with. Just to keep with that style. But was there a GP rear? Oh, there was. That does not flow very well. Maybe if we paint this black. That's actually pretty decent, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. What if we just remove it all together? You know what? We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna put a accessories rear diffuser. Not that one. I don't like that one at all. There we go. That one looks pretty sweet. We can go ahead and move this into position. Let's actually mess around with it a little bit. Go ahead and make it taller, as tall as it can be, and we'll have to widen it up a little bit to about there. And then all we have to do is position it correctly, and we should have a pretty awesome looking car. Oh, don't do that. I always do that. I don't know why. Honestly, I have no idea. Move it up a little bit. Perfect. I might actually widen it up so that this bit attaches, or doesn't attach, but it lines up with this outer bit on the right there. That thing. I don't know what you want to call it. No, that's too much. There, that should be good. I think that looks pretty good. And then we just paint it black. We have this mad time attack car. Time attack rear diffuser on here anyway. I don't like how it... Okay, we gotta rotate this. We gotta rotate it a little bit. Rotate the X to about there. No, that's a little too far actually. Oh, come on. There we go. I couldn't get it in the right spot. Now let's move it up to about there. And that should be great. That actually looks really good, in my opinion anyway, for a time attack. A custom time attack rear bumper, you know. Or rear, whatever you want to call it. It's a diffuser. There's no bumper there. Awesome. We have to move on to our wheels now. And for wheels, what are these? Ew, those are horrible. I want to do some Or a Baz. I believe I saw those on a time attack car before, but they're probably really heavy. I know exactly what wheels we're throwing on here. If I can find them. Just wanted to try those out quickly. RPF 1s is what we're going to throw on here. Awesome, we have them. These always look awesome on Demi-Dickers. Let's do some complex tires there. And then get the offset going good. Our front will have like -3. I'll set it to about there. That should be a decent amount of whatever. -1 camber in the rear. Let's go ahead and give that all the dish. And then bring that in a little bit. Oops. Look at that. This thing is awesome. So I said it was going to be based off of the Driftworks Time Attack S15, but as you can see, it really didn't. Maybe it was Speed Hunters. Driftworks or Speed? I don't even know. But yeah, now we just have to paint this thing, give it an awesome engine. We're gonna paint it a dark gray and make it more matte. More matte than metallic or gloss or whatever you want to call it. Our wheels will also be, this is like the second car in a row that we've done full black wheels, or full black everything. Our wheel outer can also be black. Awesome. This thing is amazing. I like the little red accents from the tail lights. That's why I chose those. And then we have our engine to do. And we will be done. Let's see if the headlights work. Oops. Nope, it doesn't appear the headlights do work. Looks like he made sure to get on that if you put these headlights on, which is pretty good. I was expecting them to work.
Look at, you don't get any peas. There's no peas in the peas, pie, and poo.
I paused my recording. Good? I paused my recording so that doesn't show up. Alright, that was a brief interruption, but yeah, I was deciding on what engine to put in here, I think. Yeah, let's do a carbureted 2JZ. I don't know what engine they have in the car I'm basing it off of, but you know, we're gonna throw a 2JZ in here because why not? High mount twin turbo, because amazingness. And then we can do our 2J front dress. We'll do style 1 because I normally do style 2. Gotta change it up a little bit. Leave the filter out. Other parts. I don't want to mess with these pipes. Always too much work. And then we just drop that down. Without we got to do the colors though. Got to make sure the colors are just perfect. Can't have a time attack car and have the colors look stupid now, can you? I don't think that's possible. I don't think it's even allowed. I want to do some awesome, a nice looking red for this. What if we do black now? That looks pretty cool. Looks time attack-ish. Front dress should be fine. Yep. There we go. We got our beast of an engine in there. And all we have left to do... Oh, so they have the interior thing for this. But they don't have the interior thing for the car I just did. Which was... What did I just do? What did I do before this? I honestly don't remember. Honda S2000. That's what I did. They don't have the S2000 interior for this, but they have this. I guess it takes time to go through. No passenger seat to go through and do everything. No rear seats either. No door trims. Can't remove those. That sucks. We need a roll cage though. That's what is needed here. Going to make everything black, or darker than usual, I should say. Seats inner. Get some. Doesn't really do anything. I was expecting it to be. All right, we'll make it a darker red then. Like there. That should be good. Looking perfect. As for our parts that we missed out on, we need other parts. We need an intercooler in here. So we'll throw a full cage in first of all, and then we will also throw a intercooler in there. We should do a window banner as well, even though it doesn't say anything. Look at that. Come on, I want to edit the window banner. There we go. Let's see if I can import. Let's go into MagFed Love here. Logos. Let's try to throw this on. That is gonna be really, really big. Yeah, I don't want to mess around with this. We're just gonna make it black and call it a day. As for our tow hook, we'll have one on the front. Zoomed in a little way too far here. We gotta make these red. If they're not red, then they're not trill, you know, bruh? You know, bruh? There we go. I'll copy that code so I can place it on the other one as well. And we gotta move this around. Move it backwards. That's what we need to do here. And then move it up. Oh, it's too far back. A little too far back. Oh, come on. How does that happen? That's what I don't get about this this builder sometimes, is stupid stuff like that happens. There we go. And then our rear tow hook train handle. We're gonna put a train handle on the rear because it's not cool without that. Oops. Click that, please. Awesome. Now we can move this into position. Move it up a little bit more. I just realized we didn't put exhaust on here either. Ah. Can I cancel this, please? No. I hate how it doesn't all move at once. That is what really annoys me the most about this, is when you go to move something. Awesome, now it won't even spawn in. There we go. You go and you move something, and then you realize that you didn't select the move object group, and it will not move the whole thing. We gotta move that into position, please. Come on. There we go. That should be fine. Now let's go ahead and paint this. This is gonna be a long video. This is like 20 minutes already. Oh, come on. I selected the right thing, right? There we go. It has worked that time. Now we need our exhausts, and I think that should be about it. Once we get our exhausts all... Oh wait, I already have the exhaust. What am I talking about? Deselect the wheel, please. There we go. Yeah, I think that's about it. Pretty much a 20-minute video building this. That wing is a little too small for what I would like, but it's better than all the other wings on here. So, yeah, I'm fairly certain we're done. Pretty awesome engine in there as well, that 2J. And thank you for watching. If you have any car suggestions, leave them down below. I will be sure to get around and make those. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.